Welcome. I welcome you all. My dear friends, I would like to welcome you all. Myself is Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande, and I welcome you all in my Ayurveda Academy channel. Today, I am also bringing a new book review, which I have just completed its reading. This particular book is regarding the very important topic for the students as well as for the medical practitioners, that is Roga Vigyan evum Vikruti Vigyan. So this is written by Dr. Vivekanand, and this is very huge book, very huge book. Try to understand, and that's why I have taken a lot of time to read this book. But when I had taken into my hand, I could not resist to read at least 100 or 200 pages per day or on alternate day. And then I have completed within a what you can say the 7 8 days this book reading, and I have found very interesting particular this book. So I first would like to congratulate for the publisher and the author. Dr. Vivekananda is the author, and the publisher is, of course, the as usual Saukhamba publication. So let us start to take a review of this book by getting a sample pages that I have collected as a PDF file. So I will share my screen right now, and then I will discuss more about this book. Okay. So Ayurvediya Roga Vigyan evum Vikruti Vigyan. This is the topic for second BAMS students, second year BAMS students. They have the subject Rognidan. This subject is very important in our medical practice. So my dear friends, if you are studying this particular subject in the second year, remember my words. This subject is the foremost subject for successful clinical practice, because unless and until you diagnose the case, you cannot properly treat the case. So treatment comes after the proper diagnosis. And in Ayurveda, in BAMS course, we have the Ayurvedic aspect of pathology, that is Vikruti, and also the modern aspect of pathology. So this is an integrated type of the knowledge, and that helps a lot in our medical practice. So there are 2 or 3 books written by this Dr. Vivekananda regarding this Rognidan. First, I will take today review about volume 1, which is related with the Vikruti Vigyan, Ayurvedic aspect as well as the modern aspect. So let us start. You can see this Vata, Pitta, Kapha. These are the main culprits of the pathology. They are called as a god when they are in physiology, and when they are called as the demons when they are in a pathological conditions. Vikruta, Vikruta, Deham, Gnanti, Te Vartayanti cha. When they are avikrut, physiology, Sharir Kriya, then they are like God. But they, when they are get disturbed, they attack the Dushya, that is body tissues. So all these concepts are very well cleared by Dr. Vivekananda. I remember our great philosopher Swami Vivekananda. Similar, I found that this person has encompassing the knowledge of Roganidan, and then he is sharing this particular his knowledge. So let us talk about this book. The publisher and the author, they have described, but I will prove all each and of this statement. Basically, this is book for the BAMS students, number one, a graduate, then MD. I will suggest basically this book is so important for the MD students who are doing the masters in the Roganidan subject, then the medical officers and the Ayurvedic practitioners. So the textbook describes all the important points related to the Vikruti Vigyan, Roganidan and Kaya Chikitsa paper 1. This is additional, what you can say, the complementary benefits. So this textbook covers both clinical aspect as well as the laboratory diagnosis of any disease. This book is specifically written in English, so it is a global book. So this is a global book. I will tell you, this is a global book which will be utilized by all over the world. So this includes the new chapters like the Sushrutokta Dwadasha Pariksha, concept of Agni, then of course what you can say the Padachatushtai, Vaidya Ushad Paricharak Rugna, Janapada Dhamsa, which is very important chapter with regards to the corona pandemic. Then Dosha Vaha Srotas. This is absolutely new concept given by Dr. Vivekananda. I have never heard much about this Dosha Vaha Srotas, but that point is included by Dr. Vivekananda. Then Oja Vaha Srotas. Diagnosis of the disease is completely depends on the proper history taking, clinical examination, and ancillary, that means supportive investigation. So all these points are very, very clear according to Ayurvedic point and according to the modern point of this book. So let us see who is this author. Dr. Vivekananda is teaching this particular subject since 1992. He is a renowned Ayurvedic diagnostician, that means physician. Most essential that he joins the Ayurveda course after completing the graduation in science, because usually what happens after 12th the students join to the what you can say the BMS and then after the FD course. But this particular Dr. Vivekananda has completed his Bachelor of Science. So I particularly find that his scientific approach looking towards this particular concept of Rognidan is very, very superb and fantastic and more matured than our usual BMS and MD students, because he is basically the BSc, Bachelor of Science, then he completed BSMN and BMS, etc. Of course, he is from Bangalore University and then he is HOD, now he is a professor. So all these from the Ghatak Prabha. So whoever wants to contact him, the mail ID is there, that Vivek Mastamardi at the gmail.com. Okay, so let us move further. This is Saukhamba Vishwa Bharati. As I have mentioned just now, this is the Vishwa Bharati. Saukhamba has a different branches, but I salute, I congratulate to Dr. Vivekananda as well as Saukhamba Vishwa Bharati to come up with this fantastic book. Although this book is very big, but it is all comprehensive. No need to go for any damn other book from the modern pathology as well as Ayurvedic pathology. Although the book has a little bit more what you can say the price, but it is worth to pay this particular price. Okay, so I have just introduced all these things. Now first page, this is my personal written remarks. This is very exhaustive information. 700 and 280 pages are there, very useful for UG but more for the PG. Roga Vigyan evum Vikruti Vigyan, this is volume 1. I am going to make a review of volume 2 as well. Must to keep in the library of each and every college. This is not only textbook, rather I call it as a reference book. Try to understand, this is a textbook, but in addition to that, this is the best reference book for all UG, PG, Ayurvedic doctors, teachers, professors. Not only exam oriented, but useful for the practice, because most of the small books are very concise and they are only for the exam purpose. Great compilation by Dr. Vivekananda. No need for any other books. So you can see the contents are according to the CCRM syllabus. Exactly dicto. First section, Dosha Dushchadi Vijnana. All the points are covered, but I have underlined the points on which in examination the questions are asked. For example, this is, you can see, Sapta Dhatu Vriddhi and Kshaya Lakshana. Rasa Vriddhi, Rasa Kshaya. Rakta Vriddhi, Rakta Kshaya. Then Ama concept, Sama Dosha, Nirama Dosha concept. Then Dosh, what is that? Dhatu Paka and Dosha Paka concept. And the most important, I have made the star, Avarana. This is very well nicely explained by Dr. Vivekananda. Then Vyadhi Vigyan, Dosha Gati and Vyadhi Marga. Introduction of ICD classification of disease. This is a new approach in the Ayurvedic books. Okay. Then Ashta Mahagad. Okay. Doshagati and Vyadhi Marga. These are all important topics for your examination purpose. Pad Chatushtaya, Vaidya Ushad Paricharak Rugna, Oja concept, Viruddha Ahara concept, Janapada Dhamsa. In Corona pandemic, this chapter is must to read from its original book. Nidana Panchaka Vijnana. So Nidana, Purvarup, Roop, Upashay and Samprapti. All these factors are very nicely explained by Dr. Vivekananda. Okay, basic pathology from modern pathology like edema concept, thrombosis concept, ischemia concept, shock concept, immunity types, autoimmune diseases, nutritional disorders, and classification of microorganisms. Then the last section is Pariksha Vijnana, systematic examination. How you can examine respiratory system, cardiovascular system, digestive system, everything is very clearly mentioned. Okay. See some of the points. Number 70, you can see the shlok is there. The most problem is for the English medium and Hindi medium student, they don't understand this Sanskrit. That's why the author has given parallel English words for all Sanskrit words. And this is not only on this page, everywhere, wherever there is a Sanskrit shlok, he has given like a dictionary. Karsha is emaciation, Karshna is a blackish discoloration, Indropaghat means diminution of function of sensory All these things are translated very nicely. Okay, so Sam Dush, here you can see symptoms of Sam Bal. For example, Purisha Sam, our stool is with toxin. So Ayurveda has given foul smell, sticky in nature, but Dr. Vivekananda is saying, in addition to this clinical aspect, you must examine the stool in the laboratory, and if you get the mucus, undigested food, or some ova or the creamy, that should also be considered as Sampurisha. This is the contribution of Dr. Vivekananda. Avarana, understanding Avarana is a very difficult topic in Ayurvedic students, but he has made a very simple definition. I like this. Avarana is nothing but, here you can see, Achadana means covering, and Avarodh means obstruction. Okay, so when doshas other than the Vata, that is Pitta and Kapha, are obstructed by Ama, it is called as Avarodh. But when Vata is get obstructed, it is specifically called as Avarana. Can you understand the difference? Avarodha and Avarana. I like. Salute to Dr. Vivekananda. Okay. Then here you can get Avarana Upadrava and Avarana Chikitsa. Basically, Avarana Chikitsa I like very much. First, treat the Avarana with suitable drugs or procedures, and next, treat the Avruta dosha. This is very important. So, principles of Avarana management is given very nicely. Then, next page is 174. Because of the time restraint, I cannot go each and every page. But international statistical classification of diseases and related health problem. These nowadays very important. Specialty based adaptations, oncology, dentistry, stomatology, dermatology, psychiatry. So you have, this is a new entry into the Ayurvedic subject of Rognidan. So this is asked many times in the examination, especially for MD students. Okay. Then chromosomal and genetic factors. He has very nicely explained what is the Ayurvedic aspect, or how Ayurveda has also included the genetology. Okay. For example, Bija is nothing but the male gamete and the female gamete. Bija Bhag means chromosomes, and Bija Bhag Avayava means genes. So simple and so crystal clear definitions are given. Then you can see the pictorial presentation. I like it. For example, Down syndrome, congenital anomalies, mental retardation is a chief factor. Then Klinefelter syndrome, gynecomastia, and osteoporosis are important things. And Turner syndrome, webbed neck, little breast, primary amenorrhea, short stature. Fantastic. I have never seen the Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and Turner syndrome in a pictorial fashion. I like it. So salute to Dr. Vivekananda. Okay, let us move further. Environmental diseases. Nowadays, this is very important topic. Environmental pollution is there. What are the effects of air pollution, tobacco smoking, chemical and drug injury? Especially iatrogenic problems are increasing day by day. Injury by physical agents, thermal and electrical injury, and ionizing radiation. Okay. Vyadhi kshamatva. This concept, for example, Charak Sutrasthan, Vyadhi kshamatvam nama, Vyadhi balo virodhitvam, Vyadhitpada pratibandhakatvam iti. Can you see this? So, what is Ayurvedic aspect of immunity? Very important. Ayurvedic aspect of immunity. Everybody knows active and passive immunity. But Ayurveda says there are two aspects. Vyadhi utpada pratibandha. The disease will not come up. And by chance you get the arthritis, if you get the neurological problems, Vyadhi balavirodhitvam. How I can control the relapse? How I can control the intensity of the disease? So two aspects are there. One is prevention, and another, if at all disease is existing, you have to control the disease process. That two aspects are very well cleared by Dr. Vivekananda. Okay. Then, evitable, this Janapadadhamsa pandemic is there. What is the main reason? Ayurveda has explained adharma. And what is adharma? That Dr. Vivekananda has given the practical example. Widespread adharmacharana produces several types of disturbances on the public health and hygiene by the people, like for example, industrial effluents, pollute soil, water and air, adulteration of various edible. Who is doing this? The people are doing malpractices, and that those malpractices are pointed out under the heading of adharma by Dr. Vivekananda in this particular book. So you go into original book and read all these things. Nirukti. Can you see Roga Nidan? How that Nirukti of Nidan, how many references are there? Madhav Nidan, Madhukoshtika. So Nishchityam Dhyate Pratipadyate, Vyadhi Nishchayakaran Niti. All The things are compiled very nicely. So nearly 7 niruktis are mentioned, which is very, very rarely given in all other books. So this is very nice compilation flowchart. Flowchart, very interesting. He has used all the what you can say the appliances that can be used to make a book readable, understandable, and commandable. The students will definitely get confidence after reading this flowchart. For example, what is the Nidan and Karana? You can see Samavai, Asamavai, and Nimitta. These are the basic classification of Nidan. The Nimitta is again classified as the Pradhana and Gauna. Can you understand? Then Gauna, Mithya, Ahar, Vihar. So these all the things are given in a flow chart to remember, to understand very easily. Next, we will go further. Nidana Panchaka Vigyan. Here you can see Vikalpa Samprapti. How nicely he has explained. One example, Pratishchaya. What is the dosha? Avalambakaf Pramana Vriddhi. Simple. Then Dushya Apadhatu Pramana Vriddhi, that is Rasa Vriddhi. Then Angadushti, that is Nasa, Ati Pravrutti in early stage in the cold, and Sanga, obstruction. Our nasal, they gets blocked in the later stage. So this is called as a Vikalpa Samprapti. So many diseases he has explained for explaining the Vikalpa Samprapti. That's why the size of the book is little bit more. That's why I'm saying it is not only textbook, it is reference book. Not only he has stopped at the Nidan level, but to management, how that management is also depend according to the Anshansha Kalpana. If you take the Jvara, then there is a Pitta dosh. If you take the Pandu, there is also Pitta dosh. If you take the Jvara, Rasa is a Dushya. If you take a Pandu, Rasa is a Dushya. But treatment, Samanya Chikitsa and Vishesh Chikitsa differs, although the dosha and Dushya are the same. So he has given according to Tarunajvar, Amapachan. According to Avastha, Jirnajvara, Panchakarma. Can you understand all these things? So he has given 5-6 examples to explain Anshansha Kalpana treatment. Okay. Then comes the modern pathological aspect, basic pathology, thrombosis, for example. So he has given, explained the causes of thrombosis. Number one, slowing of the blood stream, changes in the vessel wall, change in the blood. Systematic and in simple language, he has explained the modern pathological aspect like ischemia, thrombosis, infarct, etc. You can see ischemia, deficiency of blood supply to the tissues. Okay, and what are the effects? Loss of oxygen supply, inadequate supply of nutrient, and inadequate clearance of metabolites. These are the three important things which affect or which gets a problem after you get the infarct. Then he has given your example, etiological factors, intravascular, vascular, and extravascular. So pinpointed, so simple, and so readable. Font size is big, and very, very easily you can go for protein energy malnutrition, okay, deficiency, nutritional deficiency. Can you see kwashiorkor and marasmus? Very rarely you will find, of course, I know the classification is given in many books, but can you see here, protein deficiency, here lack of calories, here 6 months to 3 years, it is infants under 1 year. This is preserved adipose tissue, kwashiorkor, there is no loss of adipose tissue, but here wasting of even adipose tissue, fat tissue. Edema is predominant, edema is absent. Flag sign is present, monkey-like face is there. Here enlarged fatty liver, no fatty liver. So simple to remember the differential diagnosis of kwashiorkor and marasmus, which is many times asked in your examination. Again, pictures. Salute, Dr. Vivekanand. Microorganisms. Can you see bacterial cell, cocci, how they look, spherical. Bacilli, can you see rods? Vibrios, C-shaped. Spirilla, can you see spiral but non-flexus? Then spirochetes and actinomycetes. How nicely schematic diagram is there. No colorful and unnecessary wastage of this thing, but in a simple manner he has explained the shape. Then you can see here cocci, cluster, staphylococci, chain, streptococci, pair, diplococci, group, tetrad, and the eight. So all these things are immediately understood only because of pictures. Then comes the Pariksha Vigyan, examination of respiratory system, dyspnea. There he has followed the international protocol. Dyspnea, American Thoracic Society, American Thoracic Society, ATS. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The students must know the quantitative measure of this pathological aspect. Then he has given, for example, Chinese stroke respiration, rhythmical alternation of apnea and hyperapnea. Can you see the figure? Very nice figure. Immediately you can understand the causes are there. Uremia, left ventricular failure, intracranial pressure. Then these two are main pathological problems: Chinese stroke respiration and Kussmaul's respiration. Kussmaul's in ketoacidosis. Can you see the graph? Deep and rapid, deep and rapid. Because of the diagram, the subject is very, very clear. Okay. So in Pariksha Vigyan in nervous system, he has given the test of coordination like finger nose test, then finger nose test, tapping in a circle test, this diadochokinesia. All these things are very nice. Heel knee chest, heel knee test. So these are given. Then comes color pages. Wonderful color pictures from page number 689 to 720. 39 color pages. 39 color pages. This is very, very rare in Ayurvedic type of books. I have done the propagation of Ayurveda in European countries since 20 years. 1993 to 2014, I visited America, Switzerland, Germany, Italy, Spain. But I found that publication of Ayurveda books is more, what you can say, the dynamic and attractive in the foreign countries. Till date, I was believing that. But this is the book that I have seen from the Saukhamba Vishwabharati. A salute to Saukhamba Vishwabharati. They have made this book international type because it is a daring, because nobody knows, because when you put the color pictures, the cost of the book increases. But I think this book will definitely get purchased by the each student, and even UG PG students, and also the college libraries. They must keep this book. Very rare in Ayurvedic book. 39 pages colored. Can you see Bow's lines in anemia? Then chronic diseases, koilinikia, spoon shaped nails in anemia. So in this way, for example, here respiratory system examination, how you should do the assessment of upper thoracic expansion, posterior thoracic movement, anterior thoracic expansion. When you see the pictures, it is fit in your brain. Then morphology of RBCs. Can you see? Hypochromic microcytes, small size. Then here in pernicious anemia, macro, the size of RBCs is bigger with multi-lobe disease, WBC, neutrophil. So all the sickle cell anemia, can you see? Sickling due to the sodium metabisulfite. So everything with pictures. Pictures given lifelong impressions in the mind. That's why I salute to the publisher and author Dr. Vivekanand and Saukhamba Vishwabharati. Titanium. Nobody will forget this sign. Then Cushing's syndrome. Can you see rheumatoid arthritis? Swan type of deformity. Then here ankylosing spondylitis, and here butterfly rose in the SL. So my dear friends, I think I have convinced you that Ayurvediya, of course, it includes the modern part as well. So it is a combined book. No other book is necessary to purchase for Rognidan subject of UG and PG, BMS and MD. Only this book, if you go on reading many times, your knowledge will be such a strong knowledge that you can successful in the exam as well as you will be successful in your practice. So Ayurvediya Roga Vigyan Vikruti Vigyan must to buy type of the book from Dr. Vivekanand and Saukhamba Vishwa publication. So I salute, and in this way, I request all of you, if you like this video, please share this video and tell your friends to buy this book. And also don't forget, you are going to get many book reviews on my channel of Ayurveda Academy after reading carefully and giving you minute details of that particular book. So please subscribe my YouTube channel, and I wish you all the best for your exams. I wish you all the best for your practice. Take care. Bye bye. All the best. All the best, my dear friends.